afternoon. The middle school field hockey team recently completed a very successful season. This success was measured in many more ways than just our 5-3-3 overall record. Our season was a success because of the individual improvement, player confidence, and team spirit and cohesiveness that was displayed all season long. The young ladies on this team were all successful because of their willingness to buy into the try factor. For some, it was the willingness to try a new sport. For others, it was a new position or a new skill. But every afternoon, this group of young athletes developed not only their field hockey skills, but they also developed their team spirit while coming together as a strong and inspired field hockey team. This year's team certainly has a lot to be proud of, and I'm so proud of each and every one of them. This was a team that was eager to learn, work hard, and certainly liked to have their share of fun, while becoming a very impressive team. As the season progressed, you could see the obvious improvement in each individual player as everyone played with continued confidence, determination, and a desire to win. Learning the game of field hockey for the very first time is not always easy. There are lots of rules to learn, techniques to master, and strategy to practice. But from our first game of the season to our last, we improved our skills with passing, strong defense, and solid team play up and down the field. No doubt we were an exciting team to watch as we displayed with passion and the drive to succeed. This was especially evident in our tougher games with Neshoba, Worcester, and Fay. We turned earlier losses into hard-fought ties and put on a great display of hustle and determination in those last few games. I'm proud of our sixth graders, some of whom were new to the sport this year. They held down our defensive zone with their strong stick skills while helping to create offensive opportunities for their teammates, and also always displaying a never-give-up attitude. You could see the composure develop each game as they scampered across the midfield, powering up the ball to the offensive line. Our super seventh graders helped add strength to our midfield and our forward line, distributing the ball and excelling on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. And we can't forget our talented 8th grade tri-captains who helped lead the way up and down the field. From the goal on out and up to the forward line, each 8th grade player shared her strong spirit and effort to our team this year. I would like to especially thank all of the parents, families, teachers, and friends who came out to support our team all season long. And thank you to everyone who contributed to our Play for the Cure game, either by purchasing a t-shirt or donating as part of our dress down day. In this, our 5th year supporting this important cause, our middle and upper school helped to raise our highest total so far in the amount of $1,446.50. So thank you to everybody. I would like to say that we had just sent a check out to the National Cancer Research Fund from Bancroft School. So thank you again for supporting that great fundraiser. I have a huge thank you to Mrs. Fujimori for driving the bus after our last game so I could make my way to Boston to cheer on our Red Sox to victory in that World Series game. Thank you, Maureen. I really appreciate that. This talented field hockey team is a very special group of young ladies, and I'm glad that I had the opportunity to share my passion of the sport of field hockey with them this fall. This team has what it takes to compete and contribute towards making the Bancroft field hockey program better and stronger over the next few years. I'm so proud of them, and I enjoyed every minute of our time together. I'm excited about what the future may bring, and I know I'm going to do whatever I can to keep these girls playing as much field hockey as possible. Ladies, if you always remember to play hard, have fun, and never settle for anything less than your best, then nothing can get in your way. Thank you all for a great season. Read the names earning certificates for this year. First with our 6th graders, Kanya Alejandro, Laura Buckley, Abigail Cranford, Cassie Kadish, Andrea Marguerite, Cassandra Sakat, Lavka. And from our 7th grade, Alana Anderson. Katie Fujimori. Meredith Gibson. And Esther Merritt Boone. And from our 8th grade, Marley Gallo. Abby Roaring. And Chloe Zerfos. Okay. So for our awards this year, certainly they are all most improved. However, playing good defense and smart, aggressive hockey, this player developed into one of our strongest midfielders this year. Her soccer background certainly helped with field awareness and positioning, but it was the effort, the focus, and the determination displayed while learning a new sport that really made the difference with this player. As our right midfielder, she became instrumental on both the offensive and defensive side of the ball. With a never-quit attitude, the harder the game became, the more she fought, and she never backed down from a challenge. She's a quiet and humble young lady with a fierce competitive side. I think she's quiet. She has a fierce competitive side and a never-quit attitude, which is why I absolutely loved coaching her this season. I'm so glad she decided to give field hockey a try. Our Most Improved Player Award goes to Katie Fujimori. This year's Coaches Award goes to 2 players who are always willing to step up and do what they could for the team. I looked to them to help out as leaders, and they didn't disappoint. Bringing their best to each game and practice, they played with great effort and pride all season long. As goalie and center midfielder, each had to hold their own while controlling the defensive side of the field. We were able to stay in many games due to their strong performances down the stretch, as they kept us in most games. These 2 young ladies have a lot to offer, and I look forward to seeing them play, as I hope they will bring their talents to the upper school next year. It's my pleasure to present our Coaches Award to our goalie, Abby Roaring, and our center midfielder, Chloe Zerfos. And our Leadership Award goes to a young lady who was dedicated, determined, and hardworking all season long. With her good skills, she led by example with toughness, determination, and desire to achieve and excel. She played with great heart, hustle, and was never satisfied with just getting by. As our center forward, she was a focused player, striving to maintain possession of the ball in our offensive end. Our leading goal scorer, she was instrumental on our forward line, and as the game got tougher, she never backed down. I certainly hope that continuing to play field hockey is in her future here at Bancroft School. I'm pleased to present this year's Leadership Award to Marley Gallo. Thank you, everybody. And now I would like to call up Coach Fuller and Coach Watkins for cross